Minecraft, but I beg for subscribers. Subscribe or else. This is Cam Man's worst nightmare, but it's better than being stuck in the middle of the ocean. I haven't actually made a plan for what I want to do with this world, other than I guess just beat the game and hopefully beg for subscribers in a way that doesn't seem super desperate, even though I am. I'm doing this instead of beating Dark Souls with only my fists, because I'm lazy. Ornstein and Smo seems hard, although I should probably be practicing them right now, and like actually streaming, and making the viewers that I have happy. But no, blame Nathan. He's the one who suggested this idea. It's all his fault. Yell at him. That sapling is lost forever. I can't even break this tree. Which means these leaves aren't going to decay. I'm going to have to break them by hand because they're connected. Oh my god. Why did I have to be in the worst, well, I guess second worst biome? Maybe fifth worst biome? I don't know. The ice spikes biome is pretty lame. Spawning on a glacier would be annoying. Spawning in the ocean would be annoying. Well, annoying enough for me to reset. Honestly, a birch forest isn't that bad. It could be much worse. But this is like bad, but it's not bad enough to make me quit, you know? Which makes this one of the worst places I could get. I think a savanna would be worse because acacia wood is just my least favorite by a lot. Now with my very little resources, I'm gonna try and make a house. I don't know what I can make out of birch logs, whatever stone is beneath me, dirt, but I'll figure something out. First, let me make a shovel. Why was I about to use the recipe book for a shovel? It's not that hard. I should have made a pickaxe and just gone for a stone shovel. Wood shovels are not good. It's gonna be super annoying to just be a couple blocks off for building, at least in the like earlier bits, if I make this a series. I want to mine you. Come on. Okay, what I'm thinking is like a little tunnel, maybe. Maybe like a little cliff. Let me just plant a load of trees. I'm making a hoe. Breaking leaves takes ages. I would build a treehouse, but Birch is about as bad as Cam Man would make you believe. I made a tiny mistake in planting a bunch of saplings, because now I don't really have anywhere to build my house. This hoe is gonna break, and I'm gonna have to continue breaking these leaves by hand. I should have gotten stone already. There we go. Nice and clean. Although I think it does make sense to kind of make a little plateau. Because of how little space I have, I think verticality is really important. Because I could place some dirt around like this, and take this dirt, and I can do this. I want to fill in this back part. Looks kind of ugly when it's not there. I'm gonna go grab stone. I don't feel like continuing to use wood tools. The world being this tiny means that mobs cannot spawn outside, so there's probably going to be some mobs that spawn down there, and I'm too lazy to make a furnace and make some torches. It's a bit strange because I don't think me standing here and that being there is far enough for a mob to spawn, so I think I'm actually safe here. I feel like making this steeper. Yeah, because this could be here. I can put my crafting table and like my furnace and stuff in here. I probably should make some torches. I'm gonna go and do that. I don't know if it's a good idea to smelt this many birch logs into charcoal, but I'm gonna do it. I don't know if that's even far enough away from anywhere for a mob to spawn. I hate that stripped birch logs actually look kind of good as flooring, because I'm a little bit short on wood. If only you guys could expand the border, that would be wonderful. Let me throw all these saplings up here. I don't even care which trees grow. I'm just gonna chop them all down. I'll make my own custom trees if I want a tree for decoration. It's really not my fault that Mojang makes their trees like decently ugly. But birch is also kind of garbage, and I don't even have shears for leaves, so it would have to be like a dead tree with, I'd say, like the third worst wood type. I think I'd put dark oak and acacia above birch. But this is a home. I need more cobblestone. I'm gonna go mining for a little while. Oh, strip mining is gonna be so annoying. if I don't have loads of space to operate in. Okay, 50 is probably good for now. I think I want this to kind of overhang a little bit. So I want this to be steeper. I want the top to be flat. But I think you go in here. Then I could probably, with the stuff that I have, I could do like a pearlescent moon type door, I guess. That could work. She does her doors, placing trap doors like this. And then a door in the middle. This looks kind of bad. I don't have an axe. And you know what? I'll embody the spirit of green. I guess I could do like these? Maybe? Nah, that's ugly, and this block is the roof. I'm used to building without this many constraints. I usually don't have to be this creative. Like, I feel like spruce and stone bricks would go nicely with this, although I don't have either. Alright, I'm spending a charcoal to smelt a bunch of cobblestone, and then I'm going to turn that into stone bricks and try and make this frame look nice. Why do I feel like it's been night for so long? Dude, I want my trees to grow. I'm just stuck here waiting. Come on. Come on. Give me one more. Okay, let me think about this. Because you could do door, you could do slab, trapdoor, stairs along the top, or you could do brick. I could leave this open, maybe? Though I feel like a door makes sense. But this is kind of a cramped space. I could go down a block, maybe, and have this just be pretty tall, as well as be a little more open. Oh, and then I can make this like curve. The center is an even amount of blocks wide, but if I make a double door, I think it shouldn't matter. Although usually an even block amount on the center is super annoying. But since I plan on making a curve anyway, since this is built in a 16 by 16 world, this is probably fine. Unless I just get a billion subscribers from this video and I just have infinite space. But I'm guessing I'll get like three-ish subscribers. That seems about right. From everything I've learned about YouTube, that number seems like it makes sense. Okay. Now, stone bricks. We got it. So I don't think stone brick makes sense for the flooring. It could actually be kind of nice, I guess. I could do like this. I'd want to make those stripped. Normal birch just looks so ugly. I feel like stripped birch would still be kind of bad. I feel like it needs more depth. Having the dirt be on the exact same, like, line as the birch logs looks kind of ugly. But if I make the dirt kind of a frame and go around like this, it could look better. Alright. This does not look horrible. I feel so poor having to mine this block to just save as many stone bricks as possible for actual cosmetic purposes. But yeah. Oh, a tree grew! I feel like this was a decently productive episode 1. Anyways, make sure to subscribe if you want to see my world border get bigger. Although I think it's kind of more interesting when I'm constrained, because if I was at like 10,000 subscribers, I would just have so much space to work with. It would be so easy. But yeah, I plan on beating the game in this world, so at least subscribe until I'm close enough to a stronghold. That would be nice. Or just leave me here to die alone in solitude with nothing more than birch and stone bricks to keep me happy. Anyways, see ya.